Gamers, gamers, gamers. Hey, Damon. How's Damon? The art for the program. Yeah, is that the Scaramouche mech thing that happened in that one cutscene? Oh. Yeah, but probably not. It's probably just the, you know, it's a poster. It's a poster art. It also looks like he could be grabbing them. You know. I don't know. Oh God. Wake up, get up, and get out there. That's all I gotta do. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to go back to sleep after this, but we'll see. Well, yeah, maybe he flips sides and he beats up the doctor. Tabor going down. Three minutes. I feel like I need to refresh. I don't know, this is one thing I don't like about Genshin streams. Is that they are like one of the few like big showcases that I like watching, and they don't have a timer, like a countdown or anything. They just start. Scaramouche fisted Tabor, not clickbait. That's crazy. Yeah, you've been grinding. I decided I'm probably gonna try to finish Persona 4 Golden first, but I don't know. I might switch back and forth between the two. Anyway, turn the music off because the stream's about to start. Oh, come on, Hoyoverse. Where the live feed? Excuse me. Where the live feed? Guess it's not really 5 yet. I really hope that they don't mess this one up. Seems to be a common trend. It's 5. Where to feed? Where to feed? Oh, yo, verse, where to feed? There it is. Wait, what? Why does it still say offline? No. There we go. Black screen. Carl's Jr. Let's go.
Tabor double deals starting at $2.99 each.
Carl's Jr. This is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, dude. $2.99. $2.99. The hell is this? Honestly, I don't care. Am I missing Genshin? Oh.
Have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Thanks, ads.
We have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape.
Huh? Did I just see something dart by?
Was that Nahida?
Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body.
Yeah, Nahida!
Hey! Make yourselves at home!
Can't wait to lose 50-50.
Yeah! But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling.
Layla!
Is it too late for an extension?
Gosh, why do they make so many characters like normal attacks look so good, but then make them useless? Make their normal attacks useless. Dendro hypostasis.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
So, you think this is over?
I think all that stuff hooked up to him.
Wait. No.
She's crying?
Can't.
That's
the
the
tree.
secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world.
The Balladeer has already become a god?
No wonder your own
dang.
people have abandoned you. God of wisdom.
Oh snap.
At my command, you shall fall. My endless
use
cycle
Hydro?
begins.
Is that his delusion?
Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
My gosh, dude, this chapter is looking crazy.
I must admit that I'm a little scared. But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
They all group it up,
Ivan's
dude.
plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Brothers, let's show
Just
them
all
we
the characters
Eremites
so
are not
far.
to be messed with.
For Sumeru. This is sick.
Quasar, you betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
Look at him go! Double!
Creating a god. We are using human wisdom to create a god.
This
Let us
is
reenact the
sick.
scene of the Archon War.
Reenact the scene
and
of the Archon
inaugurate
War?
my birth as a god.
What? They're with Nahida. Oh my gosh. That looks crazy. Oh, I already got our codes. Forgot to bring up Notepad. Hello? Windows? Thank you. What? I opened it twice. 6SP 942 Z3 XVWH 100 primos 10 mystic. Dude, I keep getting full on mystic ore because I don't level up weapons anymore. I've been wasting mystic ore on just random weapons. Well, not random, like the better weapons that I have, but it's been annoying lately because like I can't claim certain things to keep hitting the
So, we've got a
max.
lot to unpack from that trailer.
Yeah. After experiencing the Sub-Zero's
She really
festival
changes her
Samsara and
voice for
surviving
Nita,
our journey
damn.
through the desert, we'll finally get to the riveting end of the Sumeru Archon quest in version 3.2. Picking up right where we left off, the Traveler is teaming up with some amazing characters to face the Academia and rescue Sumeru's Archon.
Let's
But
go.
I'm sure the first thing everyone's wondering is how we're going to save the Dendro Archon.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Nahida's been locked up by the doctor inside the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's not like we can just go walking in there. And on top of that, we're dealing with two of the Fatui Harbingers now. We've got the Balladeer in his super powerful looking boss form, as well as the doctor, who seems to be a real tricky one to predict. I'm not gonna lie, the Traveler really has his hands full with this one.
Yeah, definitely a tricky situation.
It's gonna be easy though.
Totally. And besides these two Harbingers, we can be sure the Grand Sage will also be on his guard. But hey, with the help of two insiders like Sino and Alhaitham, we might just have a way into the Academia.
Well, as the General Mahamatra,
Infiltration.
Sino also has his own agenda. After being tracked and predicted by the Academia for all these years, this might just be his chance to settle the score.
And if we're hoping to truly save Sumeru, we'll definitely need the power of the Dendro Archon to help us.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how everyone's hard work and coordination plays out.
And I don't know about you guys, but besides saving Nahida, I'm also curious how we're going to save Irminsul. Plus, we still don't know the meaning behind the words that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata left us. World, forget me.
Well, travelers will be able to personally unravel the answers to all these questions in their own journeys through version 3.2.
You know, I'm actually kind of curious what the future for Sumeru will be once they get through all of this and, well, you know, what will happen to the crew we've been working with along the way.
Yeah, same. I just hope things will work
We'll
out for
live
everyone
happily
affected by
ever
Elazar,
after.
like Dunyarzad and Kale. Oh, and we can't forget the desert dwellers who have been mistreated all these years. There's a lot that needs to change for them, too.
Right.
True.
So
They
be
need a
sure not to miss Chapter
reformation.
5 of the Archon quest. Akasha pulses, the Kulpa flame rises. It'll be quite the ride, and I hope everyone will enjoy it.
Yeah, and of course, the end of this quest won't be the end of everyone's journey in Sumeru. There are still many puzzles and mysteries waiting to be solved. Whether it's Lesser Lord Kusanali, the Doctor, or the Balladeer, I think there still might be lots of unexpected things waiting to be uncovered.
Yes, it's gonna
Dude,
be
I actually
awesome.
can't wait.
Okay, so now that we've talked about some of the
Love our
storyline,
conquest.
maybe we can talk about that massive mechanical-looking puppet we've seen. That's the god that the Academia has been creating.
That's right. And now that you mentioned it, let's talk about the Balladeer boss battle.
Whew,
Weekly
this
boss.
boss looks tough.
Right?
The Doctor must have put a lot of his energy into this.
Yeah, the Balladeer has lots of strong and awesome looking abilities, so why don't we start by checking out some gameplay from the new boss battle?
Sounds good.
Woo!
No! Okay. Oyoverse. It's gonna be another banger. Scaramouche or Oryx. I don't know, Scaramouche looking pretty strong. Oh my gosh. Cat Jam. what's that little thing? Is it Nahida? Nahida bot?
Oh, wow.
It's like a little
Just look at the
Aranara.
size of it. Pretty sure this boss is gonna push travelers to the limit.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, that thing is huge. And come to think of it, this is like the
You
third
seen them
Fatui
all?
Harbinger boss battle we've had. They really keep stepping up the art and design every time. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
This is an ultra powerful puppet we're going up against here. So we're talking huge attacks and epic moves. Let's break it down a bit. In the first phase of the battle, the balladeer will use his massive arms to attack everyone. The arms are capable of utilizing different elemental powers, and there are several types of abilities, including attacks that create fields of burning or freezing effects on the ground.
Oh, you know what? This fight kind of reminds me of when we fight Ruin Guards. I think we'll have to come up with a way to paralyze it.
Yeah, he's
Right.
got all the elements.
And
it looks
you
like.
might have noticed there
Well,
are
most
some
of them.
arcane
Maybe not
formations
Dendro.
on the ground, so activating those might trigger some interesting effects.
And I bet a lot of people are wondering what that thing is floating next to us. Not gonna lie, he's kind of cute. Oh, maybe it's a Paimon reskin.
Sorry, but
Bruh.
no. Not only is it super cute, but it's also super powerful. Travelers will need to charge energy for this little helper and use its special skill to counter the boss in battle.
A helper in a boss fight. Yeah, that's definitely
new.
not Paimon.
Oh,
Once the
dang.
balladeer has transformed
Poor
into this
Paimon.
massive form, our usual attacks won't deal any tangible damage to him. So, the only thing capable of breaking through his defenses will be our little helper that we just mentioned. There will even be some moments in the fight where travelers will need to use an aiming mode to attack the boss's weak points.
Yo,
Who would
what?
have guessed that little thing would be so important against a boss the size of the balladeer?
I know, right? They also use some amazing special effects for all of the balladeer's moves. Speaking of which, the cosmic appearance, the spacey special effects of his skills really kind of remind me of the Raiden Shogun skills.
Ah, you're right.
I
And
wonder
seriously,
why.
I can't wait to check out this new boss fight. I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
So now that we've covered the new boss battle, I think it's time to introduce the first of our new playable characters coming in version 3.2. Let's welcome Lesser Lord Kusanali, aka Nahida.
Yay! Finally!
After everything we've experienced in the story so far, I think Nahida's already like a good friend to us. It's seriously so crazy what we've been through.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say that, Zach. Okay, so throughout our journey, maybe everyone's already noticed some of the let's call it that, unique metaphors that Nahida likes to use. And yeah, they can be pretty out there. Or
Watch that
sometimes she'll use
anxiety
really
dookie
childlike
down-
language to describe
the
some
toilet,
deep
bro.
or profound idea. But the truth is, she has yet to set foot in the outside world since she was born. To her, all the knowledge that she has in her mind is like pieces of scenery that she's never seen with her own eyes.
Totally. It's really hard to imagine that the god of wisdom had been locked up for 500 years. Just makes me upset just thinking about it.
But I'm
That's
sure
kinda
everything will
sad.
work out sooner or later.
If travelers would like to spend more time with Nahida, then be sure to check out
Yes! I
Nahida's
haven't
story
done-
quest,
I still need to do
Sapientia
Milos.
or Mastes chapter. The quest will be available upon completing the Sumeru Archon quest. So be sure to check out the quest to learn more.
Sweet.
It's nice that we'll get to spend more time with her. But I want to see Nahida in battle. What you got for us, Kimberly?
Oh, I've
Have
got
the
lots
gameplay.
to share. But before we get to that, let's have a quick peek at Nahida in action.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
I love that she just like stomps.
Bro! The Temple of Wisdom!
Bro, that burst. That's huge. That's a huge radius.
Wow.
She's so cute!
Look at her.
I love her!
Aw, little Nahida is so cute. I love how she hops around when she's fighting. Oh, and her swing too. So, what's that skill that looks like she's using a viewfinder or something? That seems pretty different.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with her viewfinder-ish kind of skill, which is actually her elemental skill. As a catalyst user, Nahida's combat style is pretty unique. You may cast her elemental skill by tapping the skill button, or you may hold the button to enter in aiming mode. Opponents who are selected while aiming will be linked by Nahida's special mark. After you trigger elemental reactions on opponents who are linked, and when they take damage from Dendro cores,
What does her
Nahida
skill
will
remind
unleash
me of?
Tri-Karma Purification, dealing Dendro damage.
Whoa, this is so cool. Yeah, I love how it's like connecting the enemies together.
Outside of combat, Nahida can use her elemental skill and enter the aiming mode we just mentioned to interact with certain harvestable items, allowing her to collect items directly to the inventory from a distance.
what?
Whoa, wait. Being able to harvest
sick.
materials like that is gonna be so cool. That'll really save us some time.
Yeah. This
That's
skill may also have
sick.
some additional uses, so travelers will have to give it a try themselves and see.
Ooh, okay.
Nahida's
what?
elemental burst is where things get really interesting. Upon unleashing her burst, Nahida manifests
Nahida's
the Court
sick.
of Dreams, expanding a special field.
That's pretty amazing. The effect really does look like some royal court or palace.
Yeah, different
That's
effects will
such a
be
cool
produced
burst.
based on whether there are Pyro, Electro, and Hydro characters
Yeah,
in the
that
party.
burst range is
While Nahida's within the
massive.
special field, a Pyro member in the party will increase the damage of Tri-Karma Purification. An Electro
That's
party
gonna
member will
fill the
decrease the
entire
intervals at
frickin'
which
abyss.
Tri-Karma Purification is triggered, and a Hydro party member will cause the duration of the field to be increased. If there are at least 2 party members of the elemental types I just mentioned, then the effects will be increased further.
Whoa, this is blowing my mind right now. We'll really have to focus on which effects we want to achieve and put some thought into our team's composition.
Right? A key thing to remember is that these effects can be triggered while Nahida is not on the battlefield, as long as the active character remains in the special field radius.
Oh.
Nice. Also, in addition to Nahida,
They're
we
already
have
showing
one
us a good
other
team.
character joining us in version 3.2.
Nahida, Nilo.
That's right. She is a
Kokomi.
very peculiar
Plus Traveler.
academia student.
Perfect team.
Her name is Layla. Most days, she looks super tired and anxious, which seems to be a direct result of her relentless struggle with her studies.
Yeah, and not only is she frail and anxious looking, but she also studies astrology. So it's no wonder people around her might consider her a little strange.
She's a really
and
cute
mysterious.
Force there.
And even though she's
Layla.
always groaning about her studies, most of Layla's research work is actually fine overall. It's just her lack of confidence that's really holding her back. And that's when her unusual ability comes into play.
And her ability is sleepwalking.
Yeah, sleepwalking.
While she is
Let's
sleeping,
go.
Layla unleashes her true self, allowing her to regain the confidence she needs and activate the talents and strengths she's had all along. As soon as she starts sleepwalking, her unfinished papers no longer seem like the monumental tasks they were, and she completes them in no time.
This is definitely something only Layla can do. Our viewers shouldn't try to do this with their own homework. But does Layla have any idea what happens when she's sleepwalking? I mean, does she know that she has this ability?
She seems to be aware of it. The papers are obviously full of her handwriting, after all. But there have been some weird instances. For example, once during crunch time while researching, she sleepwalked and climbed the wall of Salmio, and then randomly bumped into Candace. Such weird occurrences have made her start to wonder what's really going on.
And aside from her
Monk-ass.
sleepwalking, just like any other student, Layla has many typical things that she hopes to achieve, as well as some regrets. She wants to be able to make friends and go out and have fun. But it seems like she'll never be able to do any of that until she graduates.
Rip.
And actually, I'm guessing that she uses her sleepwalking abilities in combat too, right?
You bet. Let's have a look at Layla in combat.
Sweet.
Even when we're not looking up at the stars, they're always there. Watching us.
I feel like this character's gonna be hilarious. I want a Layla hangout event already.
Stars. Stars, shine for me.
It almost looks like she's sleeping while being protected by the shield.
This shield not only protects Layla, but also creates night stars while it is active. When a character
That's so
protected by the
cool.
shield uses an elemental skill, more night stars will be created. Once 4 night stars have been accumulated, they will transform into
That's
homing
really
shooting
cool.
stars, dealing damage to any opponent's hit.
Cue shooting stars.
Ah, night stars. I love how her skills have a starry theme. It ties into her studies.
Yeah, throughout the skill's duration, each time a night star is accumulated, the shield strength will increase. This effect can stack up to a maximum of 4 times.
Whoa.
Layla's
But one of her
elemental burst
constellations
unleashes
gives
a
her
dream
1
spear
or 2
that
stacks.
constantly fires
at start.
starlight slugs at opponents within its AoE, while also generating night stars for Layla's shield. As a talented Ratawa his student, Layla also comes in
Maybe
handy
an
when
extra
crafting.
star.
When Layla crafts character talent materials, she has a set chance to receive double the product.
Ah, nice.
Sweet.
Nice.
Anyway, when can travelers expect to see these new characters available in-game?
Great question. That brings us to our new event wishes. In the early part of version 3.2, Nahida and Yoimiya will be available. In the later part of the version, we'll be seeing rerun event wishes for
I knew they were
Yaimiko and
gonna put
Tartaglia,
Layla on the second
and Layla
half,
will
dude.
become available for the first time. Also, a new 5-star weapon, 1,000 Floating Dreams, will be appearing in the new weapon event wish.
Oh, nice. By the way, I've heard that Layla's been getting ready recently to participate in Sumeru's Beast Tamer tournament. But before we get into that, I think it's time for us to take another break. We'll be back with the latest info on events coming in the version update.
Bro.
I know what you're thinking. It's time for
Oh
redemption
my
code. You guys get it?
Zach.
I know.
Zach.
All right, that's enough.
Anyway, I really want that 5-star weapon because it looks cool, but like, weapon banner, disgusting. Yeah, sometimes I really wish there was a way to get the banner weapons without going on the banner, you know? What are you knowing about? Oh, the joke, I'm assuming. Bro, my eyes hurt. I really hope I can go back to sleep after stream. And after I get it all up to YouTube. The joke hurt, yeah.
Welcome back to the version 3.2 special program, everyone. Next, we'll take a look at some of the new events for the coming update. An amazing fungus competition is about to begin in the lands of Sumeru. Not only has it attracted local competitors from Sumeru, but also spectators from other nations.
So you're saying he looks like a biblically accurate Scaramouche?
How does that even work? Aren't fungi dangerous? They're always attacking us in the wild.
I know it sounds a little weird, but you'll love it. In this contest, participants will use a special gadget called a Wisdom Orb to catch and train their fungi and participate in battle events. Although the fungi often pose as little troublemakers for us in the wild, using this gadget will allow travelers to establish a certain level of communication with them.
Okay, so if I catch and train a Jade Plume Terror Shroom, then I should be pretty much unstoppable, right?
Oh no, come on, that wouldn't be fair.
In this event, travelers will be able to sneak up on fungi in some certain areas to catch them. Unfortunately, the Jade Plume Terror Shroom is not one of those areas, Kimberly.
Aww.
If you end up startling them, they'll flee until they are outside a set distance.
After catching different kinds of fungi, you can follow Paimon's suggestion and give them cute names. But most importantly, you will have to train your fungi.
Head.
That sounds
Yes,
fun.
it is
Travelers will have to
Pokemon.
use special floral jelly ingredients to mix and form blends that your fungi enjoy and unlock their true potential. While mixing ingredients, you use copy, switch, and rotate functions, and place a preset formula you have in the corresponding spot.
Aw,
It's a
looks kind
puzzle.
of like jelly. I bet Paimon's gonna be all over that.
Hey, Paimon wouldn't ever do that!
Zach.
Well, I can tell why you didn't book that role.
And with all these different kinds of fungi, they should have different abilities, right?
Yeah, so to work on their abilities, we'll use something called the Special Training Mode. In this mode, there will be 2 challenge types, coordinated assaults and zone defense. Travelers will be able to command their fungi's abilities, have them coordinate their attacks against a single target,
this is
and
a cute
control them
event.
to defend the ley line monolith.
Aw, they're so cute. This is gonna be so much
We
fun.
gotta
I can't
use
wait.
our
Yeah, me
Pokemon
neither.
shrooms in
As
battle.
for the rewards, in addition to Primo Gems and various materials, once travelers have reached a certain phase of the event, they will also be able to summon the great and almighty merchant, Dory.
And Layla will be
Poke
appearing in the
shrooms.
event storyline, as well as a familiar visitor from another nation. Any idea who
Visitor
it could
from
be?
another nation?
Supposedly a fun guy.
Okay, I see what you did there. I respect it. Let's leave that for travelers to discover themselves in the event.
Wow, they're not spoiling the event
Okay,
immediately?
next
No
up we
way.
have a change of pace with an all-new Trials event. For this event, travelers will have to use characters'
Trials?
special abilities to complete specific objectives. For example, you may have to knock slimes into the goal by triggering an overloaded reaction with
Soccer?
Yen Phase and Klee's attacks, or use Yelan's elemental skill to move quickly
What?
and dodge giant pinballs. Here are some
The
others.
events are going
Use
off the
Xiao's
walls,
plunging
dog.
attack to send platforms back to the ground, or use Beto's elemental skill to hit the ball.
Yo, that's cool.
This sounds like some pretty unusual training.
Yeah, and to make things even more interesting, this event will support co-op gameplay.
Oh,
They're trying to push co-op, but
sounds like
still,
it'll be
no
a
one's
lot of
gonna
fun to
use it,
watch.
dog.
but what about objectives for characters that maybe we haven't unlocked yet?
No worries, we got you covered.
Speed.
All the corresponding characters will be provided as trial characters in the challenges.
Perfect.
I'd hope so.
In addition to these events, version 3.2 will also feature an event for our players to put their skills to the test.
It's been a
This
while since
time,
we've had this
we'll
one.
have a new edition of the Hypostatic Symphony event.
Nice. So, what changes
I don't
can
remember the
travelers
last time we
expect
had
this
this
time
one.
around?
The most notable change, of course, will be the addition of the new Dendro Hypostasis. That's right, the last member of the Hypostasis family will be officially landing in version 3.2. Besides serving as a new open-world boss, the Dendro Hypostasis will also be busy performing alongside its fellow Hypostases in the Hypostatic Symphony event.
This time around, travelers will be facing challenges featuring the Dendro, Cryo,
Oh, yeah.
Pyro, and
There's
Hydro
the 4 new
Hypostases.
ones since the
Before
last
each
time.
challenge, travelers
pretty
may select
sure.
a buff effect to use. However, as you increase the difficulty, the number of uses will decrease and the enemies will become more challenging. So it'll be super important for travelers to plan the right moment to use these effects.
That's almost the exact team I'd use
So
against
what
the
options do
trial
we
one.
have once we run out of buffs?
Except without Klee.
Travelers will still be able to use
Using
food
Cho.
and potions from their inventory. If you're aiming to just collect all the Primo Gem rewards, then don't worry. You won't
That
need
wall
to up the
thing's new,
difficulty
isn't it?
too much.
Okay,
Or do I
good
just
to
kill
know.
it too fast so I never see it?
I, for one, will definitely not be upping the difficulty. And just like before, you may tackle the challenges together with your friends once they have joined your world.
Great. We can help each other out.
Oh yeah.
Now that we've covered the challenge event, let's take a quick look
Thank you.
at a couple more casual events coming our way in the new update. First, we'll be finding inspiration for an illustrator in the Outside the Canvas Inside the Lens event. And once again, we'll be working together with Lieben in Marvelous Merchandise. It's also worth mentioning here that some optimizations have been made for the photo event this time around. Everyone will be able to select from some preset angles and can make use of the rotate and focus functions to take better pictures.
That's great.
While you're out taking pictures, you may run into some interesting storylines along the way. So be sure not to miss Outside the Canvas, Inside the Lens.
Man, I love these kinds of events.
That
Sign
sounds like
me
an
up.
innuendo. I
Yeah,
don't know
me
why.
too.
Another
In addition to all these new
update,
events, we also have some news on
Replication
system-related updates and optimizations. I'm really excited about the first of these, which is regarding the Serenity Pot. Starting with version 3.2,
so
the
with their
Serenity Pot will be
replicas-
adding the long-awaited replication system.
And you
Wow,
can
that's
share
super
with your
amazing.
friends. That's
Yeah.
cool.
This feature will allow travelers to use sharing codes to bring
That's
designs from other
cool.
travelers' teapots and implement them in their own, or share their own teapot designs. I know there may be some travelers out there who have seen some amazing
That's
teapot
actually
designs that
really
they wanted to
cool.
also create themselves, but didn't have the ability or time to make it. With this new function, travelers will be able to bring that creativity back to their own teapot or share their creativity with others.
Get ready to hit up your friends with amazing teapot skills.
True.
I can't wait
Just
to
find
see
people's
everyone sharing their
presets
designs.
online, dude.
Especially with me.
Which brings us to our final update to share with everyone. This one is regarding the game's available languages. Starting with version 3.3, which will be the update following this one,
Adding
Genshin
another
Impact will
language?
be adding Turkish and Italian to the game language settings.
Turkish and
So
Italian.
players who prefer to see the game's text and UI in those languages can look forward to that.
The team truly hopes that travelers from all over the world can enjoy the game and start their own journeys through the world of Teyvat.
For further details, please check Genshin Impact's official channels and keep an eye out for future announcements and info.
Wow, we've covered a ton of stuff. Seriously, it's a lot to take in.
For sure. So now is probably a great time for our last redemption code.
Oh yeah, let's go.
GS6 RLK GK WUER 100 promos 50,000 more. Yeah, or some other language. This is looking like it's gonna be a pretty pog update.
Well, everyone, I think we've covered just about everything coming our way in version 3.2, which means we've arrived at the end of our special program.
This was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, we covered a ton of stuff.
so much stuff.
Yeah. So many events too. But the thing that I'm most excited about is, of course, Nahida playable character.
I knew it.
Playable character.
Obviously.
Makes sense.
Nice.
Yeah, for me, it was definitely the Balladeer, dude.
Mine's the Archon
it
quest,
looks
probably.
so insane. Yeah.
Although Nahida being a playable character is pretty pog too.
Yeah, for
tied
me,
with
oh my
Archon
gosh,
quest, actually.
so many things. Battling the Dendro hypostasis, and of course the fabulous fungus frenzy. Getting my little fungi and battling with them.
Yeah,
and,
Pokemon
you know, the
fungi.
teapot, the Serena teapot, I'm so behind on my teapot, so I can't wait to
You gotta get on it.
hopefully get some designs from others, or at least, you know, get some inspiration from getting another teapot design.
And just as we mentioned earlier, even though the Sumeru Archon quest will be reaching its final chapter here, it most definitely won't be the end of our journey in Sumeru. In our story this time, we'll be encountering some interesting and mysterious content, and I hope it will be an amazing experience for
Yeah,
all
so
of our
there's a lot of
travelers.
Sumeru
May
still
the wisdom
not
of the Dendro
unlocked.
Archon be with all of you.
See you in game, everyone. Bye.
See?
I feel like that was a very sudden end. Well, it doesn't seem like Genshin's really interested in collabs anyway, with the exception of Aloy, which might have just been a Sony thing. Alright, well anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited for 3.2, and I think it comes out in like, what, a week and a half? Or is it sooner than that? I think it's a week and a half, but yeah, I can't wait to play the Archon quest, to pull for Nahida, and then I guess we'll try to snipe Layla. That's gonna be Monka S. Especially, what were the characters? Child, was it Child and Yai? It was Yai and someone else, I don't know. But anyway guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all